Wanted to give you all an update on just my past week and a half since I haven't made a blog for you guys. Nothing to really update on my chemo treatment. I get a CT scan next week, so just in a few days on Tuesday. And then I will find out the results Thursday. And then on Thursday, when I meet my doctors, we'll either figure out if the chemo's working or if I need to switch to something else. So fingers crossed and all the thoughts and prayers that everything's good. Yeah. And my house is a little crazy right now because we went to a 4th of July barbecue pool party at my aunt's house, and everybody there was perfectly healthy. Like, nobody was acting any different, and we were swimming and barbecuing, and then we left the party, went back home, and then the following day we get a call from her aunt that someone at the party tested positive for COVID. And I've never had COVID, knock on wood, and I don't want to get it because in my situation it would be pretty bad because I do have this restrictive lung disease, which is, I have a collapsed lung that can't expand fully. So I'm on oxygen because of that. And yeah, that would not be good for me to get COVID. So, I'm vaccinated, my wife's vaccinated, so we're like, okay, we'll watch out for symptoms. Everything was going great. That was on Tuesday. And then yesterday, Friday, my wife woke me up at like 6 a.m. and she was like, I feel terrible. Like, I'm shivering and I have like a really bad headache. I just don't feel right. So as soon as CVS opened, I went and got COVID tests, and I got the expensive ones because I'm like, if we're gonna test you for COVID, we're gonna get the expensive stuff to make sure that we know if you have it. And I went and got us some breakfast, and I came back, and I'm currently in a hospital bed because I have to sleep up, just because it helps me breathe better at night because of my restrictive lung disease. And then I sleep with the hospital bed here, and Kayla, our bed, is right here. So we sleep next to each other, but not in the same bed right now. And she took her test in bed, and she came back positive. So this was our first time dealing with COVID with me having cancer. So we immediately were like freaking out. We're like, okay, we have to follow like the quarantine guidelines, like CDC. Like, we gotta follow it to a T to make sure that I don't get sick. So we have a guest bedroom, but it's where our dogs' kennels are, and it's also like there's no TV in there. So we're like, okay, and we need to move the mattress from the guest bedroom and put it in the living room. And obviously she couldn't help because she was shivering and had body aches. So when my aunt came down, she was like, because I was like, my uncle that I live with, because I live with my aunt and uncle, my uncle was not home, and so my aunt came down to help me, and we're both petite women trying to move this really heavy mattress. Like, it's not just like a spring mattress. This thing is a full old school memory foam mattress. So this thing weighs a ton. And so I'm helping as best I can. We have to literally push this thing off of the box spring, get it on its side, and try to slide it to the living room. But the problem is it's solid memory foam. It's not sliding. You have to like push it with all your might. So by the time we got it to the living room, which isn't a far distance, at all. We pushed it to the living room, put it on the ground. I was like so out of breath, and she was like struggling too, because we were exerting a lot of effort to get that mattress in there. So we finally got the mattress in there. So kicked Kayla out the bedroom, and she's been in the living room ever since. Um, I got her set up with everything she needs. So now it's my off week of chemo. So this is the week where I actually start feeling good, feeling like myself a little bit more. I'm not laying in bed. I'm not feeling groggy or weak. So it just happened that she got COVID on a good week, because now I am Nurse Amanda, which I have not been able to be her caretaker in a long time, because she's been taking care of me the past year and a half. So every time I leave the bedroom, I have my mask. I put my mask up. I have gloves, and everything. I have Lysol, so everything that she touches, I sanitize it before I touch it. We're being very, very, very careful, and it's crucial that I don't get COVID, not only for my health, but I'm also going on vacation. I leave next Saturday, or this coming up Saturday. So I don't want to get sick for that. And I also have all these appointments coming up. I have a CT scan Tuesday, and then I have the doctor's appointment. So I have to stay healthy and I have to stay well so I can go to my appointments, and also for my health. So right now I'm currently quarantining in the bedroom, only leaving when I need to either get something for her, or really that's the only time I'm leaving the room, is just to get something for her, or to get like meals for myself. So we're going to be doing that for at least 5 days, and then we're going to see how she is in that 5th day. And we're even talking about maybe doing the full 10 days of quarantine. So we're just going to be very, very careful with the situation. And I think I get to take care of my wife, which is good, because usually I'm the one who's unable of taking care. I'm being taken care of. So it does give me a little sense of pride that even though I am a patient, a cancer patient, and I need constant care and caregiving, that when in times of crisis and need, I can also be a good caregiver. So that makes me feel good. And another thing that I think I forgot to tell you guys, in August, me and Kayla are going to this really cool convention, and that's in Atlanta. I had no idea about it, but it's called CancerCon, and it's for young adults or young teens to adults with cancer. So the age range is like 19 to 39, and it's all people who are either currently dealing with cancer, who have beat cancer, or who are caregivers of people with cancer. So it's going to be a really awesome event. It's 4 days, and it's by this organization called Stupid Cancer. If you Google Stupid Cancer and go to their website, like, it's just really awesome. Like, some of the classes that are going to be there is not just classes for the cancer patients, but also there's going to be classes for Kayla, for my wife. There's like caregiver classes and how to take care of yourself when you're being a caregiver. There's classes about LOLing through your journey, end of life planning, how to create a legacy, and there's just like a whole variety of different classes, and there's going to be lots of fun events, and I think it's going to be really exciting for me and Kayla just to meet maybe people that are similar in age that are going through something like this, because it's really hard to to connect with people who don't understand as much, you know? Like, of course, like our family and friends, our loved ones who are here in our life every day, they get it, but it's totally different than people who are actually in the situation. Like, if Kayla can talk to another young caregiver, and I can talk to another young cancer patient, like in person, like that's gonna be like really, really cool for both of us, and we are looking forward to it so much. And I'm gonna make sure that I am on my off week, or I skip chemo, because this is really important, and I want to be my best self. So I am really looking forward to it. It's like August 17th through the 20th, I think. Yeah, and it's gonna be really awesome. It's gonna be really, really cool. So I'm very, very excited about that. So I will definitely bring you guys along and try to get as much footage I can of the different activities and what we do. So yeah, so I will try to make another vlog before I leave to the beach, because I leave to the beach Saturday and I get my results Thursday. So that way I can go ahead and let everyone know, because I know that y'all will be anticipating, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So I'll try to make a video before I leave. And then, of course, I'll do a beach video when I get back of all the different things that me and my family were going to do in Madeira Beach. So thank you guys so much again for always being so loving and being so supporting. And to all my new subscribers, welcome. And thank you guys for tuning into my channel and coming on this emotional roller coaster with me and this crazy life that I'm living right now. It's, yeah. And what kept me up at night? So, a few things have kept me up at night. One, last night, of course, I was freaking out, like, about COVID. Didn't want to get that. And, you know, just really just the anxiety in the pressure of trying to be my best self, you know? Like, I really want to be better for myself when I can be. Like, give myself a little bit more self-love. So that's really kept me up at night. Just trying to love myself more and not get COVID. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you later.